Hey, what's up guys? You're gonna probably have to listen to this video, but there's not much to really see. Well, obviously you're gonna have to listen to it. But I mean, you're not gonna be able to see much because I'm actually out just on a bit of a walk. But at the end of the day, guys, you don't really want to see my rather chubby, off-season, unattractive face anyway. So I just wanted to talk about, also mind the breathing in this video, because being 25 pounds above stage weight, you're not as fit. Definitely not as fit, and not as functional pretty much, so you're almost quite unhealthy. Anyway, let's crack on with the vid. So the vid of peace. So gonna keep this quite brief. So topic I want to chat about is being coachable. Are you coachable? Are you compliant? So you see a lot of people, well I do as well, and now I've started to be even stricter on it. So when I receive an application for coaching from a client, or from a potential client now, my questionnaire is it's reasonably extensive. So there's quite a few questions that they need answering. You can usually tell what kind of client that is straight off the bat, really, in regards to your form and how well it's filled out. So a couple of things that I look for straight away is their enthusiasm upon chatting on things like WhatsApp, or on the phone, or like a consult call. You can usually tell. Like, I've signed up a couple of people last week, and immediately upon chatting to them, I knew that it was going to work and we were going to work really well together. The thing that I find frustrating sometimes with the job, and I'm sure other coaches can relate to this, is simply some people aren't willing to comply. They're willing to, and this is what I don't like. So some people are happy to just throw money at you, but they're not going to check in. They're going to keep throwing money at you month after month, and they're not going to check in. And you're like, at the end of the day, you're coaching them. So if someone says to them, who's your coach? And they say so-and-so. And then you say, okay, cool. But you haven't changed or made it in results. Immediately people this day and age are going to look at the coach. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be like that, but that is how the world has gone, unfortunately. Well, just generally, not the world, but just this kind of industry. So what I tend to find frustrating is, obviously, when people sign up, like I just said, and the compliance levels are low. So they're not going to adhere to the plan, but they just want you to coach them. They just want to say they've got a coach. They want to say they've got a coach because perhaps it sounds cool. I don't know why, or if it does, maybe it sounds quite cool to some people. Doesn't make sense to me if you want to say you've got a coach but don't want to check in, or be compliant with your coach. So if you're inquiring with a coach, you've got to look at a few things. Are you willing to work really hard? The whole point of a coach is to work with your coach, right? So the coach should never be there to just dictate. That's not how it should work. That's not how I work with clients. It should be a coaching relationship, so it's a relationship between two people that are working together to get the best results possible. But in order for that to form and work well, the client needs to comply. So they need to be compliant. They need to adhere to the program. They need to check in on time. They need to send their progress photos when they're due them. They need to, fill out all their weigh-ins. They need to weigh in daily. They need to fill out their macros, stuff like that. They need to make sure that all their training's filled out at the end of the week. If this stuff isn't done, to me, it immediately and automatically screams, I don't care, but I'm just going to chuck money at you. And I don't like that at all. I don't think any coach watching this, maybe someone will watch this, I don't think any coach is going to enjoy that experience. So if you're looking for a coach, okay, ask yourself a few things. Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to comply? Are you willing to adhere? Are you willing to ask questions when you have questions? Are you willing to be extremely cooperative? Are you willing to create a relationship with your coach? Now, if you can tick all those boxes, then absolutely bang on. Perfect. you will 110% get incredible results if you tick all those boxes and remain consistent throughout a period of time. There's no doubt about it. Like, I'm very confident that I could take anyone, like literally anyone, like no gym experience, providing, yes, I like no gym experience, but providing they know how to train so they can go in and do it themselves. I could take anyone from A to B. So I could take them from, they're really, really skinny and they want to build some muscle, and they want to, you know, build some muscle, build some strength, and just generally grow as an individual. So I could take anyone and transform them if they comply and adhere. There's no doubt about it. Next year, I'm coaching. I think I worked out yesterday 14 people for comp prep. You know, that is a lot of people for comp prep. Okay, but the thing is, guys, I'm very confident in my ability to coach. Very confident. Okay. All of these individuals that I'm going to be coaching are going to adhere to the plan without a doubt. 110% they're going to adhere, okay? I am very, 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 very confident and positive that I'll be able to take them from A, which is, you know, a start point and prep, to conditioning of a skinless individual. Let's say Ben Howard. No, I doubt it, because he's got incredible amounts of muscularity that he's built over years. But let's just say a very, very, very lean individual, okay? Why is that? Well, if you have someone, you know, adhering to the plan every day, like without fail, doing their work, i.e. their training, their macros, their steps, hitting their goals in regards to those things. If you do that, and the coach, and you comply with your coach, you adhere to the plan, you work with your coach, not work for. It's never for, it's with. You should work with them. This is where you build a relationship with your coach. If you ask any of my clients, send them a message. If you're wondering about coaching, what coaching's like with me, literally go on my Instagram, okay? Look at the people who I post about. Ask them what I'm like as a coach to them, okay? Now, if you can say that openly on a YouTube video, you're pretty confident that you're giving a good service. I am confident because I know I am. So that's not being arrogant or cocky. That's just being honest because I know I give a good service. Now, if you want to ask my clients what my service is like, please ask. And I'm very happy for you to do that. And that's perfect. Like I'm very confident that their answer is going to be exactly what I believe it will be. But the reason why they'll answer that, it's not because of me as a person, really. It's because how well we work together, you know, how well we work together, how well we work things out. Like, it's not just about doing it for, you know, transformation photos. I'm just leaning on the vehicle now because my arm is aching big time. So it's not just about transformation photos or crap like that. It's about getting results with real people who really want to work hard, okay? Now, I'm probably going to leave it here because I don't want to ramble on too long. I just want to upload this because I just want to upload it. Like, I see a lot of people at the moment on like social media kind of slamming people, but reality is, you know, you can't just blame one person if you're not, because like, how can you blame your X, Y, and Z coach, but you're not actually sticking to the plan? You can't. That's bullshit. So ask yourself before applying with a coach, whatever coach you're thinking about applying with, ask yourself, are you coachable? Are you going to be able to be coachable? Are you going to be able to adhere to the plan? Are you going to just kind of stray off and not adhere? Because if you're going to do that, then potentially coaching may not be for you. But it maybe you're lacking accountability. There's a few different things like contrast with that, really. Like, if you want accountability, then potentially that's a good thing. But if you want accountability but you're not willing to comply, then it's not a good thing. But if you want accountability via a coach but you are willing to comply, then absolutely bang on. Like, you'll get incredible results, and you can. This is why online coaching is amazing. Like, if people work hard and they just listen and they just adhere and do the job, and they have the, you know, the plan in place that works for them as an individual, then you'll get great results. There's no doubt about it. Like, I've been coached, I got great results. I coach clients daily and I've got good results. And, you know, it works so well if the individual's, if the individual's coachable and they're kind of mentally on the same wavelength, and they're happy to learn and they're happy to listen. And then obviously when things change via the plan, they're happy that, like, they want to ask questions about why it's changed, and that's brilliant because they want to learn. And you know, that speaks fucking 1,000 words, really, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing on here. I want to upload this tonight, just so you guys have an idea what's going on in my head. A little update with me as well, not that you care, but things have been hard recently, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've struggled a lot with just a lot's going on in my life that I don't necessarily chat about all the time on social media. Yeah, so a lot of things going on, just family stuff, just a few things with my mum's not great. I just don't really want to go into on a YouTube video. I'm sure I will. I've already spoke about it briefly on a few stories and a few posts, but you know, things aren't great. You can't see me now, but it doesn't matter. Things aren't great, but just cracking on and just doing the best I can. I'm deloading this week because I feel awful. I woke up this morning and I just don't feel good, and I was like, fuck it, deload. That's it. And yeah, that's pretty much an update with me, guys. Obviously, any questions on the matter, not about what I've just gone over with me, but just generally the coaching chat, please ask. Obviously, I'm really happy to always answer questions. And if you're thinking about getting a coach, again, just watch this video and just go through what I've asked you guys on camera, or what I've gone about, what I've spoken about. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Any questions, please ask. Obviously, if you are looking for a coach or you're inquiring about a coach, just do your research on the coach first. Again, like, just do your research. And if you are potentially interested in coaching as well with me, I am, so what are we? It's December now, obviously it's December. So I will be taking on, in the new year, we're looking at 3 to 4 people maximum, because I'm going to cap my coaching services at around, I don't want to coach more than 40 clients, because I think that if I was to go beyond that, my level of feedback that I give and deliver would not be as high, and I'm not willing to do that. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. I'd rather give 150% to, you know, X, Y, and Z amount of clients, rather than just trying to take on clients to earn more money. To me, that's bullshit, and that's not coaching. That's just being a dick. That's just being a dick. So yeah, any questions, guys, let me know, and yeah, we'll chat very soon. Maybe I'll film a deload session this week.